really strange. And I know
Starting at 8.
Their turn.
There.
Mm-hmm.
7 o'clock.
No,
7:30.
it's 9 o'clock their time.
Oh,
They're in San Antonio.
oh my goodness. Here we go again.
I heard nothing you said.
Right. What's what's up, y'all? Look, I'm having all kind of problems this evening, man. This does not happen. But it's all right, because I'm entitled every now and then. You dig. Okay, let me start over. It has been a hell of a week and a weekend. And I have had, first I started out, I had what I call user error right here, and I wasn't able to, I didn't start the show on time because I hit the wrong button. User error. Then I turned around, started the show. Well, I did start on time, but it just wasn't broadcast.
What's up, y'all? Look,
Then I turned around and I messed up and I didn't unmute the microphone. Y'all ignore me. I got 15,000 things going on, but it's okay. Anyway, shout out to Jamaica. I want everybody right quick before we get all the way off into this. I want y'all to take the time and say a prayer, put your hands up, do something for my people over in Jamaica. We got some real close friends over there, hunkered down in one of the convention centers, riding this thing out. It's pretty nasty over there, but I do want y'all to remember this as well. That doggone thing is coming our way too. It will be hitting the United States here pretty quick. For those of you who are geographically challenged, it's headed yonder way. So if you down on that southern east coast, you might want to pay attention, because that thing is a Cat 5 and it don't look like it's letting up no time soon. So we want to keep those things in mind and just keep those people in our prayers and make sure that we, show a little love and make sure we got our people covered. We got to cover our folks, y'all. You know what I'm saying? We got to cover our folks. Anyway, we're going to right quick. We're going to talk to Miss Jackie Ballard about her event last weekend at the DC Metropolitan Steppers, because it was a phenomenal event. They did a fantastic job. I saw some of the videos. It was great. It looked great. I heard nothing but good things about it. My man Big Tony out there in Vegas heard nothing but good things. Miss Maddie B shouted out to me and let me know they had a fantastic time out there. And we're going to talk a little later on to Miss Tina ISREAL, who has done her thing over here in Houston on Sunday. Talk about a great event, man. Ooh, we had so much fun. It was off the chain. So right now, before we're gonna get right into it, right quick. Man, shout out to everybody tuning in. I love y'all. What's happening? What's happening? Y'all coming through, checking in. My big brother Bruce in the building. Deborah Edwards, I see you. Norma Wilson in the building. Normal, I see you. Angela Porter, how you doing? Lynn Fair, Miss Bobby. Who else I got? Miss Beamer Johnson in the building. Kenneth Jackson, I see you. C. Wands. Who else? Who else? We got a whole bunch of folks here. Listen, thank y'all for coming and hanging out. Linda Sanders, I see you. So now, right quick, let me introduce to you, for those of you who don't remember and those of you who don't know, and if you don't know, you're going to learn today. You're going to learn today. Miss Jackie Ballard is in the building. I should have had, you know what? That's the second week in a row I didn't have my applause up. I should have had my, wait a minute.
Mr. Pretty Tony.
There goes some applause right there.
I mean, you know the rules.
There we go. All right, Miss Ballard, how are you?
I am fine. I was waiting on my applause.
Yeah. We got to put that out there. You know, we having all kind of faux pas this evening.
I know. How you doing?
Wait. Hold on one second. I got a bone to pick right here. Miss Kim Davis, you must want to fight. You must want to fight. Don't come in here talking about you love us and we can't reach you. We've been trying to call you for like 3 days. Ma'am, you need to fix whatever's going on with your thing over there before I had to ride back over there and holler at you. You did. Anyway, okay, I got that out the way.
Let me go back.
Ooh.
Yeah, you hear that? Hey, Jackie.
Hey, Poppy.
Yeah. So anyway, Miss Jackie, you had what appeared to me to be a phenomenal event last weekend.
Yes, we
not
did.
this past weekend, but the weekend before. See, we had look. I'm just, and let me clear the air for all my people out there that don't know, y'all. I couldn't get Jackie on the show last week after her recap because she was too tired. She got wore out. Them folks in DC wore her out. You dig? So we had to schedule for today.
That's right. I'm old. I gotta take a break.
There you go. Oh my God. ET in the building. What's up, man? I see ya. Hey, Riri. Kathleen Rose Davis in the building. Ophelia Stevens, I see you. How you doing? Sandra Davis in the house. Y'all coming on in. Come on in. Come on through. So Miss Ballard. 10 years.
10 years.
And you know they got this thing out, Snoop Dogg, he say, this nigga don't miss. They don't miss. You didn't miss.
No.
I heard the event was phenomenal. Tell me a little bit about it. Give us some background.
I mean, it was just all that. The previous week that I was on your show, I laid out the itinerary from A to Z and some stuff in between.
I heard you gave him everything you said you was going to give.
I gave him everything I told you we was going to give.
Damn it, boy. That's
I don't know of any complaints, and that was one of the things that everybody's always like cringe on.
Uh-huh.
If there was any complaints, they didn't come to me, and I told you to bring them to me.
That's what's happening.
We had a lineup. I want to talk about our workshops. I want to just jump right in a couple pieces so that
come on.
I can get some things off my chest.
Oh, and right quick, for those of you in the audience, we're going to have Miss Tina ISREAL on here shortly. Y'all just hold tight for that recap from this weekend as well. Come on, Jackie, tell us about it.
All right, we had two workshops that was combined, that had combined our experiences with our honorary instructors. They didn't know they was honorary at the time, but now they are our honorary members of Metropolitan Steppers.
That's what's up.
And only because I'm jumping around, only because they have been with us from the start. We've had a couple that we've added as we've come along, but the instructors that we brought online this year, for this event, have been with us from the beginning. And that's your Cheryl Sugarfoot Poe, that's Sharnice Simmons, and we added, of course, Royce Banks. He came, he picked up the slack toward the end. But Cheryl and Sharnice and Tickman, bless his heart, he's not here with us, and we expressed that.
He's watching, though. He is watching.
He know we honoring him.
Yes, ma'am.
So it was just a matter of honoring those that supported us along the way. But they constructed a workshop that was out of this sight, out of this world.
Mm.
That the three of them, they I titled the workshop, and they devised the workshop to make it happen. I titled it to be "Come Get Your Step On."
Hmm.
The
Okay.
three of them together, you got the top instructors to me in the country.
Mm-hmm.
They came together and they broke that room up. We had about 50 people in the room. They
That's a
broke
beautiful
that
thing.
workshop down. Royce took a group. He probably took the majority of the group.
Mm-hmm.
Charnice took maybe the beginners or females, and Cheryl Poe picked up the end.
And they
And to
made it
see
work.
the three of these groups work, it was phenomenal. And then at the end of the workshop, they brought it all together and they all mixed it together. So
Now the
I thought
real,
that was that was a genius.
yeah, the
Um,
real testament though to them as instructors is that they get the assignment, they understand, and then when they are
Absolutely.
able to put it together where people leave your event having been better when they left than when they came, then you know they did their job. And I already know because I know all three of them and their capabilities that that is absolutely what took place.
That's exactly. And then I want
Hmm.
to include our guest instructor. We had Claudel Jackson
Oh,
in the
really?
house.
Claudel came. Okay, that's what's
So
up. Oh
he
man.
came and he added his little 2 cents, and it
Okay.
just made the whole thing. I don't know of any other well, not no other instructors participated in that workshop.
Hmm.
And the second workshop, we did the walking. So again, the three of them broke it down, beginners, intermediates, and then whatever else. I think they joined the male and females. And we had all of our men on the team to go in and assist, um, and to play the lead role, so that of course, all more women than men are attending these workshops.
Right. Well, that's a
So
good. Well, that's always. That's something that I always wonder: will we ever in the community? Will we ever overcome that deficit?
I don't
That
know.
that differentiation.
I don't know, because I don't think there's a real reason why not. Other than maybe, I don't
The
know.
male ego.
Well, that could be it too. And then it could be an investment issue. It could be where I can learn watching on YouTube.
I,
I
I I
I
just
don't know.
I'll always believe, men, we are, the funny thing about it, if people would just be honest about the differences in the genders and allow each to be what they are, I think we would get along so much better as a race of people. But everybody wants everybody to think the way they think. And when they can't accept the fact that there are differences in people, then they go off the rails and it becomes a whole other issue. But that's just human nature, I suppose. So, yeah,
I don't
what are
know.
you going
I
to
don't
do?
know. I think it's just a number of different reasons.
Oh, yeah,
Why?
there's definitely more than just
Yeah.
one reason there.
I mean,
Absolutely.
I try to I try to answer the question, like, why so many women are traveling and dancing and doing everything on their own. So that's a whole nother
Uh,
conversation.
so basically, so you all had, so that was your Saturday workshops. Is that what that was?
That
So
was
tell me
Saturday.
about the main event. Give us some
Our
background on that.
main event on
Hmm?
Saturday night, stepping in the nation's capital and celebrating our 10th anniversary. We had, and our colors were black and silver.
Hmm.
When black people get dressed up,
Some of my favorite colors, black and silver.
no, they didn't have yours. But I'm telling you, they were some gorgeous men and women and
Always.
whoever. They were
We
gorgeous.
look good when we get together and we dress up. Come on now.
Man, I'm telling you, they were off the hook. They were off the hook. I'm still waiting on our photographer to download all of
Drop
our
those
pictures so
pictures.
we can put them on
Okay.
the website. People took a lot of their own pictures. I've seen a lot of them, but to me, I mean, they're much more. The pictures themselves can't express the event.
Absolutely.
Um, we had Mellow Chris, who rocked the house,
Okay.
and backed up with Shorty Smooth and DJ Persuasion.
Okay.
They did an awesome job. Awesome. When you got that lineup, that kind of lineup, you can't go wrong. You
No,
can't go wrong.
absolutely not. So listen, I want to congratulate you on what we already knew was going to be a phenomenal event. What are we looking like for 2026?
Woo! Woo, that's a $1 million question. Million dollar.
Listen, I don't even want you to put yourself out at the moment on
I'm
that.
not gonna put myself
We'll
out.
deal with
We
it.
still, we try to do a recap. We still working on the recap.
Right. And because I already know, I mean, when you do an event like this and, you're putting so much effort into it, it does take a little time sometimes to come down off of it and unwind. I was just telling Ms. Israel after her event this weekend, we left there on Sunday night coming back to San Antonio. And I told her, I said, listen, I don't want to talk to you tomorrow. I said, turn your phone off and get you some rest, because she did a hell of a job with her event. And I know it takes a lot out of a promoter and others and their crew when you work this hard, because you have so many people that you want to please. And of course, we all know you're not going to please everybody. That's just not possible. And with that, I already, knew and know, that whatever you all do is going to be done with excellence. Before I let you get away, what are your takeaways, and what are your thoughts about what's next, whether you decide to do it or not? What are your takeaways from this?
To reach more people than we did.
Okay.
Which was going to require some kind of budget for us as a team to travel.
Absolutely.
I don't think I know for a fact this event did not go. We did not spare any cost, but what we spared was what they call absolutely necessary. Our food was great. We had a full-blown buffet, a buffet that you would write home about on Sunday. We had light refreshments on Saturday night that they were outstanding, with shrimp rolls, the egg rolls, the crab balls, and we never ran out of food.
That's always a good thing.
I just think that when all of the events that we have had, and this was, I think it was the best, because it was just the right amount of people. It was just the right amount of people.
Yep. It don't, because you know what? It does not take a huge crowd to have a phenomenal set. That's one of the things that I always stress to people. It's so critically important that people understand that thing right there, what you just said. One of my favorite quotes that I created, of course, never measure an event by the quantity of the people in attendance, but by the quality of the memories you create with the people who are present. That is so critically important.
I agree with that, because I think they brought good vibes. It was just a good mix of people. It just seemed like everybody was happy. It was just, people were just happy.
And that's what you want.
And that's exactly what we wanted. But what I really want to say, that everything that we did within this event, we did on time. That was not one thing that was late.
That makes me smile. I'm a punctual person.
It made us smile because the chief in charge said, if the event started at 9 o'clock, you be there at 8.
There you go.
If it started at 1:30, you be there at 1.
12:30.
And we were there. The music was popping. So the decoration was awesome. Everything was low key, but it was very, very nice. Very nice.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful. Well, Miss Jackie, we got to pivot here and shift to our next guest for the evening. But I want to thank you so much for coming back and letting us know how things went, because I already knew what it was going to be. But listen, next year, let's get a jump on things. Let's get it cracking early. Look, I'm putting I'm speaking it into your life right now. Next year, let's get it cracking early so we can really put the stamp on it. You understand what I'm saying?
Got it right. You got it right.
All right, Jackie,
I'll take
thank
that
you
back
so
to the
much.
team.
That's right. You tell Norman. Tell Mr. 7-8. He coming on his show. If I had to if I had to tie him down,
all right,
and hold him hostage, he gonna come on here and he gonna talk to me.
Well, you might see him, floating around one of these sets soon.
I'm sure I will, because listen, that dude is a dancing bear. He don't stop. He the Energizer Bunny. So yeah. Jackie, thank you so much. Have yourself a wonderful evening. Congratulations on a phenomenal event, and I'm looking forward to the next one.
Thank you, sir, for having us on.
Yes, ma'am. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are about to continue moving forward with our next guest here momentarily. We gotta get things in the studio set up. You know what I'm saying? We gotta make it right. You dig? Which we're gonna take care of. Anyway, I want y'all to understand something. You know, when people go through and make the efforts that they do
Hey,
to
Poppy.
attempt to give me a little when people go through all of the efforts that they do to put on these events, I think, you know, I find it ironic that we have so many people, and don't get me wrong, everyone is entitled to their opinion. But I find that in today's society, particularly with all of the opportunities for people to use social media, so many choose to use it negatively. And I find it interesting that those who have not produced anything, who don't do anything, are very, very quick to criticize and judge those who do. Well, I challenge any of you who are detractors, naysayers, or individuals who have some form of animus toward people who have made the effort, spent the money and the time to do these types of events. I challenge you to do it yourself before you are so quick to knock what somebody else is doing. Now, don't get me wrong. There have been times, and there will be times, where I will be critical of individuals and the way that they promote. But this is why, over the years, y'all have always heard me say, before you jump out there, take the time and learn something from someone. Find a mentor, find somebody that's doing what it is that you want to do in this game, and learn before you just decide to go out there and throw away a bunch of money and piss off a bunch of people. Now, on the other hand, we have people who, because of the ability to go live and voice a bunch of negativity and say things that are off base, people tend to do that. But I know for a fact that there are two types of people in the world. There are those who speak because they just want to say something. And then there are those who speak because they actually have something to say. There is a stark difference between the two. And the faster many of you learn that, the better off we'll all be, because people tend to support negativity so much faster than you do positivity. And it's unfortunate that we love a train wreck. We don't want to look, but we don't want to look away. And so therefore we support things that are, that just don't produce. They don't benefit anyone. They don't create anything. They don't build. All they do is tear down and destroy. And for me, I like the idea that we have people like my next guest who has built and is building and has started from what we like to call the mud and brought it up to a place where the event that she gave this weekend, y'all, when I tell you, was phenomenal. It was insane. It was off the chain. It was bananas. And there are reasons why. And we're about to discuss that right now. Let me introduce to you Miss Tina ISREAL.
I mean, your bitch
Tina,
just
Tina,
chose me.
Tina, 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 Tina,
Now,
Tina,
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 it's like
hey,
you got
Tina,
plans,
Tina, Tina,
so we
Tina.
can get into
How you
Hello.
doing?
Hello, hello.
I
Let
just
me
like
wait.
saying Tina, Tina, Tina. Uh-oh, where'd she go? Oh, no, she dipped out on me. Oh, man. She'll be back in a second, y'all. I don't know what just happened. I think she might have hit something on her phone. Oh, man. Anyway, she'll be right back, y'all. We're going to bring her right back in. Her event was very well put together, very well orchestrated, very well constructed. She'll be back here in a second. I don't know what just happened. But for her to do what she did now, and I want to, and here's the thing that I have to emphasize the most, and this goes back to what I mean when I say about people building. Now, I'm not saying everybody has to do this, but because she is a 12-year cancer survivor. She took it upon herself to host this event for the last 3 years, and this year was the biggest one so far. And she took it upon herself to host this event, and everything was completely 100% free. I believe I heard somewhere a fella by the name of ISREAL who said, "You can't beat free." For that reason right there. And now I want y'all to understand something. It was a 1-day event. Okay, cool. All right. It was a 1-day event. In that 1 day, I swear it felt like we had been there for an entire weekend. Okay, you're back. There you are. I don't know. What'd you do? Hit a button or something?
By mistake.
I figured as much.
Okay.
So I want y'all to understand that this young lady, out of the kindness of her heart and her willingness to give back and build within this community, this event was 100% free of charge. You came in. Now, and let me say this to you, Tina. You caught me with this one. I ain't gonna lie, you got me. You caught me off guard with this one. Tina was making her announcements, and she said, "I want y'all to pay attention. Every table in here was reserved." She said, "But what I needed you to understand is that it was reserved for whoever's sitting there. It was reserved for you. It was for you." Tina, tell me about that. Where'd you get that from? Because that was off the chain.
I can tell you where I got that from. I don't like the big eyes, little U's concept.
Speak on it.
So I wanted all of my guests to feel like VIPs because I might get emotional here, but I have been on the receiving end, paying my money to go in events. And then, first of all, we know it's not that many men dancing, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so if I'm at this event that's so-called, one of the big events, then if you're not somebody who won a championship, or if you're not somebody known, it's hard to get a dance.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm not talking locally because we're family. But when you go to some of these events, so I've been on the receiving end of that, and I don't like it.
That's right.
I don't like it. I don't like, they only dance with you if you're a certain person, and that's just a total turnoff for me. But because I love dance, I'm gonna keep going anyway. And I'm crazy enough to get on the floor and dance by myself. That's what I'll do. Okay, so bring it in. I wanted all of my people to feel like VIPs. So I said, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to reserve all the tables. I'm going to reserve all the tables. And they're going to come in, because I told my event manager, girl, people going to come in and say, oh, that table reserved. Oh, we can't sit there. Oh, that table. But no, it was reserved for whoever sat there. And they were the VIPs. I thought that was a nice
little ironic touch. I thought that was cool.
Yeah, and that's where it came from, though.
So, one thing that I've got to discuss right quick.
Okay.
I know what your inspiration for the event was. Of course, you are a 12-year cancer survivor.
Right.
And you wanted to give back. And this was a phenomenal way to do it. But what I want to add to that is the venue that you chose.
Yes.
The El Dorado Ballroom. In Houston, Texas. Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know, let me tell y'all, the El Dorado Ballroom is the equivalent of the Grand Ballroom in Chicago. It is Houston's place where people from all the way back from the 30s and 40s went to dance. There are pictures on the wall. The historic significance of this venue is ridiculous. And let me say, the floor, oh my God, the floor was beautiful. Oh my God. When I tell y'all that floor was perfect for dancing, it don't get no sweeter than that. Poppy and I spent some time in that building prior to the event. They have a bookstore in there, a black bookstore. I ain't gonna lie. I'm an author and I've written books. And I was amazed at the amount of traffic that was in and out of that bookstore that afternoon. I mean, man, that place was like Walmart. People was in there buying books. I saw a young man in there with his daughter, his little baby girl, man, and she was in there picking out her little books, coloring books. Oh man, listen. Beautiful venue. It don't get no better than that. That's just me. I know everybody got their opinion, but I'm just saying. What was there a reason you chose that place, or was it just happenstance?
Okay. No, I had never been there before, but I had heard about it.
Okay.
I went to it wasn't a Christmas party then, but anyway, last year in December, I went to a party there. I think it may have been a two-step party.
Okay.
But anyway, I went in December, and when I walked in that ballroom, I got an epiphany. It was like, oh, said, this is
was the ancestors
place.
talking to you?
Okay. When I walked in there and saw that room, I said, this is where I'm supposed to have my party. Because the party was born in my heart in October at my second annual. And I just didn't know where I was going to have it. And I had been making phone calls, calling different banquet halls, getting pricing and all of that. But when I walked in that place, I said, this is it. And I the floor and I danced on that floor. I said, yeah, this is it. But that's what it was. When I walked in, I knew instantly. And that following Monday, I was on the phone calling the venue, asking them about pricing and dates available and all of that.
Yeah, the ancestors were speaking. Now, I tell you, because the producer lady and I were so curious about the place, we interviewed the manager of the venue, and she gave us a little bit of background, and we found out that because that place was so historic, there was actually a man who lived across the street from it many, many years ago. And when the place closed, it had remained closed for many years and was boarded up, and they were talking about doing something with it. So he bought it and he held on to it for years and years. And when he passed away, his family didn't really want to do anything with it, but he made it in his will where they couldn't sell it and they couldn't get rid of it. They couldn't do nothing with it unless they put it back together. So somehow or another, some foundation, Project, what was it?
Project Row House.
Project Row House got their hands on it, and they remodeled it, reestablished it, and it is now back to its glory. And man, let me tell you, listen, the floor is the original floor.
Yes.
They need to, whoever built it, they need to be teaching lessons on how a floor is supposed to feel, because that floor was sweet.
Right. We didn't even need powder or salt. We didn't need anything.
You didn't need nothing. That floor was phenomenal. So yes, excellent venue. Okay, I'm gonna get off of that because I'll beat that part of it up.
Okay.
Now, the very, very, very important points. That being one, I like the idea. Well, better yet, let's back up. I want you to give me your thoughts on your event overall.
Okay. Overall, I feel it was a success, but there were me knowing how everything was supposed to go. So there were some things in the behind the scenes that didn't go the way. Right. That didn't go the way I wanted it to go. I said, okay, we're going to tweak that. That's not going to happen next year. But overall, and I was getting feedback from people. I told them, give me your honest opinion. And everybody was saying it was good. They enjoyed it. It was beautiful. This is the feedback I got. For me, yes, I feel it was good. I feel it was good. But when you want things to be a certain way, you're hard on yourself. I'm hard on myself. And I want to always do my best and give excellence. So there's just a few things. There are a few things that I need to tweak. Other than that, it was good.
Well, I'm gonna say this, and I just got an idea listening to you, right?
Okay.
I'm gonna create an inside Steppin checklist for events.
Oh, that'd be okay.
I think that. Let me just start by saying, first of all, very satisfied with the venue. Very satisfied with the food and the fact that you even served food, because a lot of events don't. And let's keep in mind, you guys, now, this was free. Your DJ lineup was on point. DJ Crazy Q did his thing.
Yes.
He opened up properly. He did a great job. Ambassador Kevin Nevels came through and played his box. Great job. Carmichael. Oh man, what can I say? You know, I've watched him sing.
Oh,
I've watched him sing in more than a few places. And let me tell you, it was something special about Sunday.
I agree.
I don't know if it was just me. We got a bunch of people in the house.
It's the same thing.
That were there. We got a bunch of listeners. It's something about, I don't know if it was the venue, I don't know what it was, but it was something special about that night.
Yes.
And he was even excited about it.
He was videoing people and he was just doing everything.
He was walking around with a camera in his hand.
With a camera, yeah.
Yeah. So let me see. We got the venue, we got the food, we've got the dance floor, we had the entertainment, we had the DJs.
Right.
And then let's talk about the giveaways.
Let's talk about the giveaway. That's my favorite part.
Let's talk about the giveaway. And that's what I really loved about you, because you were so excited about giving stuff away. Like, who does that? That was the best part for you. I mean, the whole event is a giveaway. So
yes.
Tell us about the giveaways.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll say this. I was trying to come up with a number. And I have a guesstimate. I'll start with this. I think we gave away, as far as dollar value, about $1,000 worth of stuff. Let's just say total of about maybe $1,000. Now that may not sound like a lot to some,
wait a minute,
but to me that was a whole lot.
Hold on, we got some of the giveaways over here. Hold on.
The pink and gold bags and the black and gold bags. And they had the little toiletry stuff, little knick-knack stuff in them. But hey, that stuff not free. But I had people who donated that, filled the bags up with stuff, maybe some Mary Kay products and some other little stuff, bottled water, whatever. Yeah. But everybody who attended received one of those bags that you holding up. Right, everybody received that. Now that was just a little general, like you give at kid parties.
Everybody gets something.
Little something. But that's so everybody could have something. Okay, then I had 20. Let me think. 21, 22, 23. I had about 24 gift cards, maybe each $25 in value. So that's over $500 right there.
There you go.
Okay.
Now, ladies, hold on. For my audience, I want y'all to understand how she did this now.
Okay.
Everyone in the building, family, friends, people was working, people behind the bar, it didn't matter. Everybody got a ticket. And if your ticket got pulled, you got whatever was in that pool. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, that's something right. Okay, so the raffle tickets, and let's be clear, this was not a paid raffle.
It was all free.
Right. Everybody received a raffle ticket, and I did a raffle. I was putting that, and they tried to say it was fixed. I promise. I'm gonna tell you all something.
How is it fixed? And you ain't spent a dime.
All right.
But
there wasn't any cheating going on, because a lot of my family, I was just pulling their name. And my thing was, I wanted to pull the tickets because I wanted the satisfaction of doing the giving. So I was like, I'm not going to I'm pulling the tickets. I wanted that satisfaction. So I pulled, and I'm telling you, I had 6 or 7 breast cancer survivors. So they got, they got the regular bag, and then they had their special bag, which each bag had a $25 Visa gift card in it. Okay. That's what they had. And that was 6. So I had 20 something of those. So there was another 15 or 16 cards that just went out through the raffle. Right. Now, and we had other gifts. I know one was a Bluetooth speaker, Bath and Body Works candles. Hey, those candles cost $25 just them alone. And a lot of other gifts, bottles of wine. What do we have? Bottles of wine, cups, just some of everything. I think total. So we had to have given out about 30, 40 gifts. I don't know. That raffle, it was a lot.
You gave
Because
away a
y'all,
lot
you
of
know
stuff.
how
I'm gonna
long
just
it
let
took?
me just say you gave away a lot of stuff and it was
I
free.
did.
Now listen,
That's right.
let me give you your flowers right quick.
Okay.
Beautiful event, well put together, Tina. The
Okay,
DJs were
thanks.
phenomenal. Carmichael Music Lover loved the venue. The event was awesome to me, and if something was missing, you hit it well. God blessing you and us that evening. I'm a
Mm-hmm.
cancer survivor, but I didn't sign. The food, you, your cast, and Carmichael, gifts to us. Great music, and Carmichael did his thing. His performance was off the chain. Beautiful gifts also. Someone said, I even want a gift
Oh,
card in
you
the
reading
raffle.
the comments.
I'm reading the comments to you, baby. Look,
Oh, okay.
definitely plan on going next year. That's who Miss Tina is. Her heart is so big. Love her spirit. Super event. Congratulations to Tina. Her vision and her testimony was very inspiring. Great event.
Oh,
Hugs and
wow.
abundance of love was present. Event was amazing. It was a wonderful time. Tina,
Wow.
come on, baby.
Wow. I appreciate everybody too. I don't take it lightly. And and then remember, I had hostesses too. They were assigned to certain tables because I want everybody to feel
Wait a minute.
special.
Hold it.
I had hostesses and you had concierge.
Hey, hold up.
Okay.
Let me get on my promoters out there in the world. Let me help y'all out. Let me
Okay.
tell you about how
Okay.
Tina
Hey,
get down.
yeah, tell them, Brian.
Let me tell y'all how Tina
Tell
get
'em.
down. You dig? Me and the producer lady each had our own concierge. Anything
That's
we
right.
needed, she had people on deck to make sure that we had it. If it was nothing more than libations, water, listen, my concierge bought me my plate for dinner to make sure that I was comfortable and had everything I needed at my workstation.
That's right.
That's what I'm talking about right there.
Right.
The
Yeah,
DJs had
right.
concierge.
They
Carmichael,
did.
everybody had somebody to make sure they was covered in the room. Thank you, Tina. That is a
Right.
phenomenal touch. Thank you so much for
I
being
wanted a
as
personal
caring and
touch.
thoughtful as you have been.
Yes, I wanted a personal touch. I want everybody to feel special. So with you all having concierge, all of the guests, they had their own hostess for their table. So my hostess were assigned like maybe 3 to 2 tables each. And they were responsible for those tables. There was a little card on the table introducing the host to the people that were sitting at the table. So we had a little card with the hostess picture on it and the hostess name. So the hostesses were checking on their tables. Hey, how you all doing? You all doing all right? You know, everything okay? That was their task for the evening. And I told them, and I was doing it right along with them. I said, I'm the main hostess, okay, because I'm going to
Hostess with the mostest.
talk to everybody. And like I said, I told my hostesses that I wanted them to treat the people as if they were in their home.
Well,
That's what I
you did
expected.
that. You did a
And
phenomenal job. And it's just like
yeah.
was said in the commentary. If there were problems, if there were behind the scenes issues, they were hidden. And we as an audience, me, even whether I was working or not, and from a consumer aspect, personally, we didn't see it. And for that, we thank you. And all I'm gonna say to you, Miss Tina, is I'm looking forward to next year. And I expect that next year will probably be a little bigger. I'm just
It's
saying.
probably going to be a little better. I'm already starting, and I think we're going to keep the Eldorado Ballroom. It's
I
just
like
such
the
a good.
Eldorado Ballroom.
The
I really did.
environment was wonderful.
It was perfect.
So we're gonna keep it there because we can fit more people in there. You know,
Yeah.
we can fit more people in there.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do the Eldorado Ballroom. I'm working on the dates right now. I'm going to secure I think Neville's and
Ambassador.
DJ Easy Q. I mean, hey, you know, Inside Steppin', if they're not too busy, you know,
Hey,
maybe
listen,
they'll
Inside
show
Steppin'
up.
is not gonna be that busy next year. I promise you that. I've
So
already let the world know. We cutting back, Jack. We cutting way back.
right, and I'm just down the street. I'm
So
down
there
the
you
street
go.
from
Right.
you.
And
Understand?
look,
I'm
I
down the
could jump in
street,
the car,
okay?
come see you. So I'm beautiful. You did.
Right. And so and Poppy, I am working on getting a Saturday. I'm working on getting a Saturday, instead of a Sunday. So I'm working on that. I think we can do that. I think we can get a Saturday. So we'll stay with it. And I'm going to tweak some things. I do like the touch of having an artist, but I want to change things up. We don't want everything the same
Right.
every year, right?
That's right.
So we're looking into some another artist to come in, and entertain the people. Um, let's see.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll just talk to my people and see what kind of ideas they have, some creative ideas to maybe do something a little different, but then keep it the same because hey,
Right.
if it's not broke, don't fix it,
Don't
right?
fix it. That's right. And you did
Mm-hmm.
a phenomenal job, and it definitely was not broken. Miss Tina, uh, I think we, for the most part, have covered about
Mm-hmm.
everything.
Okay.
Is there? Oh, wait a minute. We got the producer lady. What you say? Come in. Oh, she coming. She coming to say hello. Um,
Okay.
See, I got my
Hey,
pink on.
I
she
see.
She
She
panked
got her
out.
pink on. I don't have any pink on. I got
Um,
my ribbon. I got my ribbon.
is there
Okay.
anything, any
Hey, Poppy.
takeaways, anything that you want to leave this audience with, in regard to you, who you are, and what your intent is moving into the future?
Okay. Well, yes, I just want everyone to see that I am genuine. I'm down to earth. I'm just I'm just an everyday girl, just like the next girl. Okay. I'm a stepper in the community and I've experienced, had different experiences in the community, just like
Mm-hmm.
the next person. So I took all that. See, I took everything from like you say, from a consumer perspective and
Right.
put it into this event. I did it as if I was a consumer, and looking through the eyes of a consumer, not
Mm-hmm.
trying to be all something else, So I just want
Facts.
everybody to know I'm genuine. My intent is pure. I try to do the event from a pure heart, and I don't want to get, off focus. I don't want to what I'm trying to say. I want to stay focused on that, stay in my square, okay, which is to um, build up people, encourage people, do
Mm-hmm.
that, make everybody feel special, and that's it. That's it. That's what I want them to get from that, and let's just have fun. I was pulling some ladies up, dancing with the ladies or
Yeah.
whatever, and they know how I am. Um, and that's it. But next year more, I'm going to do my due diligence to bring even more, next year. And Brian, let me say this because I've been saying this all throughout the past few months when I was talking to people and going
Mm-hmm.
through the process. I told them, I said, what was ringing in my ears, something Brian always say, and that is bet on yourself.
There it
If
is.
you if you that passionate about what you're doing and the community and all of that, bet on yourself. And that's why I told people, I said I had to bet on myself. In
Mm-hmm.
other words, I had to front that money,
That part.
up
And if you
front.
ain't willing to do that, you ain't
Right.
ready to do these events. That's facts.
In the beginning, you got to put up half. You know, hey, I jumped in feet first. And then hey, donations, close friends help.
Mm-hmm.
People just believed in what I was doing. Oh, Brian, we can't forget the one thing,
Uh-oh.
the recognition from the state.
Oh man, how could I forget that? Right. Okay, so
we,
ladies and gentlemen,
we just
Miss Tina
yeah, we need to
received a
mention that.
declaration from the state of Texas for
Mhm. Uh,
being a
mhm.
go ahead, go on, tell
Yeah,
them.
well, yeah, the name of the award is community recognition. I did I posted on my page today a copy of it with the state seal, so it's real. So I don't want them to think that Ernestine was up there just talking, faking something.
Just faking.
It's real. It's real. I have it on Facebook. But the name of the award is community recognition. And it was just recognizing me for, what I was doing in the
Well,
breast cancer and the dance community.
hold tight. I'm gonna read it.
Oh, okay, you got it. Okay.
The state of Texas certificate of recognition presented to Tina Israel. Community recognition. Tina Israel has carried the rhythm and spirit throughout Houston as she continues to bring breast cancer awareness to Houston. Being both a survivor and an advocate for breast cancer awareness, survivors and those who continue to fight the fight, Tina's Journey, an annual pink party honoring survivors and remembering those we have lost. Her passion and commitment to serving Houston through healing and hope brings our unity to Houston. That's October 26th. I got to move my camera. 2025, Ron Reynolds, State Representative. So there you go. Look.
There you go. That's
Listen, Tina, baby, let me tell you something. When we, and I say we because I want every individual to operate in this same capacity. If we cannot leave people better than we found them, then we have failed at our job.
Mm-hmm.
That's just what it is.
That's it.
And you have made everyone who has participated and been around you better.
Well, if I could do that, that's great. That's what means a lot. And I believe that, the people are God's people. You have to treat them good. And it was something I was going to say about you and Poppy. Oh, this is what I want to say. You and Poppy didn't know me from a hole in the ground.
No, ma'am.
And and I know how you are about promoting or backing up events. And I was thinking all the time, man, they don't know whether I'm going to be a fluke or a fake or a phony. And so I want to thank you all for that. You took a chance on me. You really did, because you didn't know what I was talking this free stuff. But you all didn't know what I was going to do. You didn't even know me. So I appreciate you all supporting me. And let me tell you, the promoter of the year is, drum roll, Poppy, promoter of the year.
Oh, look out. Look out, producer lady. Poppy, promoter of the year. Watch out now.
Promoter of the year. She promoted me and 100 other people. I see her flying stuff all over the place.
Oh, thank you.
And then let me tell you this, Poppy, a couple of days before the event, and then she a boss. She said, you need to post. She said, you need to post your flyer on story and your page. And I told her, I said, girl, I text her back, girl, we don't need to invite anybody else to this party. Because I was nervous.
She'll get them through the door now, for sure.
And I said, that's okay. I'm going to still share it anyway.
Yeah. And she put it in about 100 different groups across social media. I was like, where these shares come from? Oh my goodness, I was so nervous. I was like, oh boy, we got to have enough for everybody. I said, we got to have enough, y'all. We got to have enough. I was so scared and nervous. And she talking about posts. I told my friends, I say, hey, I'm going silent. I'm going in dark mode. I'm not putting anything else up. But I did, I think that Friday I got enough nerve to just throw it out there one more time, but I was nervous.
Well, you did a phenomenal job. I have not seen, met, or heard anyone say anything other than it was phenomenal. So you did that, and all we can say is thank you. You are a blessed sister.
Thank you.
And we're looking forward to the future. And
yes, I thank you all.
Inside Steppin got your back.
Okay, I appreciate it. And everybody that helped me and contributed. Michaela Collins from Legacy. Okay, she did the whole bar. She decorated. She was one of my main sponsors because she did some of everything.
Shout out to Legacy Bar and the owner for showing up and setting up the bar and operating that whole situation. That was
and
great.
And decorated the room.
Yeah, she did a good job.
They the one did the centerpieces. You all saw them putting all that together. So thank her, and not to leave out anybody else, but give me a couple of days. I'm going to post my big thank you on Facebook. Okay. It's going to take me a little time because
be sure to share it across to us so we make sure we can post it.
Yeah, I need that, because that thank you is going to be a big pink thank you.
Look, because shout out to San Antonio. San Antonio showed up and showed out. We had about 3 tables.
Yeah,
San Antonio, those my people. Those my
Yeah.
people. Yes, I love San Antonio. I was talking to them on the phone. They were calling me during the week and stuff. And y'all know how Miss Norma do it, baby. Miss Norma.
That's one
So
of the
yeah,
fun girls, Miss Normal.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
Well,
yeah.
you
I
know
love
what,
all the
but
San
you know
Antonio.
what, Tina, they appreciate the fact that you come down that road to us too.
Yes, you
We
came
give
I
down
our
do.
several times.
yes.
They noticed that.
You come down and you hang out with us here in San Antonio when we do our sets, and they don't listen. They pay attention. They know. My people
Okay.
here in San Antonio pay very close attention to who's doing what and how. That's why.
Well, it's genuine and it's from the heart, and I like them because when I come there, shoes, my feet be hurting so bad after because I'm trying to dance with everybody. So yeah,
Hey,
it was wonderful. But if anybody, even I welcome constructive negative feedback, because there could be.
Constructive
And let me
negative
just say
feedback.
this. I
Is that a
really had
thing?
more than just water for you all. I had pink lemonade and iced tea. It didn't get made. I don't know what happened. I'm like,
uh-oh.
what happened to the tea and lemonade? Y'all got people thinking all I can give them is water. But anyway, I said, well, maybe they'll forgive me. Next year, they're going to have their pink
Now, see, Tina,
lemonade and
nobody
iced
would
tea.
even known that if you hadn't said it.
Yeah,
See,
we
there you
didn't
go.
I know,
know.
There
but
you
I
go,
had to
exposing
say
your
it.
behind the scenes stuff.
But yeah, but I know I shouldn't disclose, but that bothered me so bad. I had to say something. That bothered me, that lemonade and that tea.
But all it shows, though, is that you are conscientious and very mindful of what you're doing, and the fact that your attention to detail is there, and that you care about what you're doing. And that goes a long way, particularly in
Right.
this community when you're dealing with people who do not put the effort, the time, the energy, or the finances behind attempting to do something like you've done. And you did a phenomenal job. And my hat's
I
off to you, and
appreciate
we appreciate you. Thank you.
Right. Thank
Yes,
you. Thank you.
and
I want to
thank
say
you
thank
all.
you for our gift basket. Thank you so much.
Oh,
Yeah.
talk about that. Talk about that.
Well,
I
I
will
already
post the
hold
picture.
on. I already said that other promoters could take some notes from you. So
Oh,
let's
okay.
go back there, okay? Because
Okay.
we had the
Then
concierge
we'll
at the
be
event,
done.
but we also, when we got to the hotel, Miss Tina made sure we had water in our room,
Yes.
we had fruit in our room, we had snacks in our room. We had everything we needed.
Yes.
Period. Point
Yes.
blank.
Even cups. She
Yeah,
gave us
she even
cups,
gave us.
drinks.
She even
Yeah,
threw
because
in
you had
cups.
juice. I say they need cups for their juice, so I gave you some
Yes.
cups.
We
Yes.
appreciate that. Thank you so much.
We had sweet tea and cranberry juice and all that good
we
stuff.
definitely use it
And we
all.
used
Thank
all
you.
of it. Believe that.
Good, good.
Tina,
And
thank
Neville's,
you.
he posted his.
Oh,
Neville's
did he? Yeah.
posted, he
I'm
had
gonna
his
post
snacks
mine. I
too.
haven't had a chance yet.
Yeah, he posted his snacks, and then Carmichael had what he wanted as well. He had fruit. He just wanted some fruit. But
I'm
yeah,
sure he did.
that's the way you treat your guests, right? I
Yes.
thought that was
Yes.
101. I don't know. I thought
Well,
that was 101. I
you
thought
know,
y'all do that everywhere you go.
it kind of, this is one of those kind of things where, again, you have people who do events or want to do events. And I am always, again, encouraging of those who want to do it, because I don't believe in telling people not to do something. You got some people tell you, oh, don't do that. You don't know what you're doing. I don't believe in that, because I've always believed in, first of all, the entrepreneurial spirit. And I've also always believed that sometimes there are people who are meant to do something. They just haven't tried their hand at it yet. So therefore, everybody deserves an opportunity. However, I also believe that people should approach it from the right perspective and the right angle, and know that if you're just trying to do some sort of a run-of-the-mill event and you think that you're getting ready to make a buck off of it, you need to go sit down somewhere and let people who actually have a passion for it and a little bit of energy toward the people. Got to remember, without the people, you have no event. You have nothing.
That's right.
You got to treat people the right way. If you don't do that, it's a waste.
Hey, you know what I noticed? One thing you did, soon as you hit the door, you
What
went
was
to
that?
every table and spoke to
Oh, yeah.
everyone at every table and thanked them. And that was amazing. You don't see a
Yes,
lot of
yes.
promoters do that either.
And
Because that was
let me
important to me.
That's right.
and let me reiterate, not only did you say thank you, it was still free. It ain't like they came and spent their money
Yeah.
and you still thanked them.
And
I
gave
don't
them
even be
gifts.
thinking about that though. Yeah.
No,
I
but
treated
the
them
reason,
as
Tina,
though
the
they
reason,
was spending money. I treated them as though they were spending money.
Yes.
the reason I point that out though is
Mhm.
because for free, you did for people what some promoters won't do after they spend $150. That's all I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
That goes
Mhm.
hard. That goes a long, long way with me. Now, I don't know about nobody else, but that goes a long way with me.
It goes a long way with a lot of people. That's what you had a lot of people
I'm
wanting
just
to help.
speaking for me.
Yeah,
but I believe so too.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying,
You
did what every promoter should do, no matter what the cost is.
Yeah. Right. I just wanted everybody to feel special.
Yeah.
I did,
and
I
felt special.
listened to them.
Well,
And,
I feel special. Thank you.
Yes, I felt special. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm glad.
We're special.
And
we're
we'll
so
see you next
special.
year.
You got to put it on camera.
And
Everybody looks so pretty in their pink.
Yes, and everybody looked really good. Yeah, they
I
did.
tell you something else I thought was a good idea. Look at me now. But having a promoter sign-in sheet.
Yeah, I like that too.
Yeah, that was good.
So I did that. So really, that was for the DJ just to read off or whatever, so we can get, promote whatever it is. And I'm gonna take that sheet and I'll probably put it on Facebook as well. Whatever they had on the sheet.
Yeah, that was a great touch. So shout out to Miss Beamer Johnson, Good Girls Gone Bad, coming up here first of next year. Y'all get ready for that because it's gonna be Houston gonna be on and cracking once again.
And Beamer, my girl. Beamer cooked for us too. Yeah, some of what she cooked. That was a combination of different people cooking. But
yeah,
Beamer,
she did that.
And Beamer
was good.
Anyway, I guess we could talk forever about it. I think we hit all the main points, though. I think we did. Trying to think if there's
Bottom line
anything
is,
else.
we'll be back next year. That part.
That's it. That's it. We're gonna
and
be
I can
back next year.
assure my audience, you will not be disappointed. You cannot go wrong. So just know that if you decide to come to Houston for the Steppin' Out in Pink 4th annual, Steppin' Out in Pink, you will not be disappointed. You will enjoy yourself. I guarantee it.
And
that event gets the Inside Steppin' seal of approval.
Okay, so. I appreciate it. Couldn't have done it without everybody because, of course, I don't want people to think I'm not full of myself. It took all of us. It took 2 villages to do it. Family, friends, people, giving money or whatever.
That's right.
It took all of us to do that together, and we just gonna do it again. We gonna
shout out to everybody that was there in your corner, who was your family, your sister, my homie. Hey, shout out to everybody that did their part because they did a phenomenal job in helping. Go ahead.
I have a quick question. If anybody wanted to donate tonight for the event that you just had or want to donate for next year's event, how can they contact you?
Okay, so they can, let's see, how should we do? They can hit me up on Messenger.
Okay.
That's really the best way right now. I'm going to get things set up, and I'm glad you asked that. We talked about that earlier, Poppy.
Yes.
So I'm going to get things set up for next year's donations and all of that, and
that's right.
A Cash App account for the Pink Party 2026, Zelle account. So I'll do that. But for right now, they can hit me up on Messenger. Just hit me up on Messenger. And I'm always watching that.
Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, for the record, what we're talking about right now is something that had been discussed among us privately and is now in the open. For those of you who are willing, moving forward for next year's event or just for her cause in general, you're more than welcome to donate toward the cause. It ain't costing you nothing to come to the party, and y'all all know we not only ate good, we danced good, we was entertained good, and we felt good. And you got all of that for free. A little donation don't never hurt nobody. Just saying. Just putting that out there.
Yes, I welcome the donations.
Good, I'm glad you do. Because y'all, I just want y'all to know she was fighting us at first. She was like, nah. Let people give a little sometimes. I had to learn that myself. It is what it is, because there are people who have big hearts and they are more than willing to assist in these sorts of endeavors. So, and you did a fantastic job. Tina?
Okay.
Thank you, baby.
Thank you.
And thank you all. We'll be in touch. And
yes,
good night, everybody. And I thank everybody that's listening right now. Thank you so much for tuning in to the show. Thank you to those who attended the party. And I'll see you next year.
All right, Tina. Peace, baby.
Okay.
Have a good night.
Good night.
South side, the best side.
West side.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to
comments.
I want to let you all know that that was probably one of the most fun, elegantly put together and well orchestrated events that I've been to in a long time, and I had a fantastic job. It was I had a fantastic. I enjoyed myself. She did a fantastic job, and I cannot say enough good things about that event. I do know that it is going to grow. It's kind of strange talking about this event in comparison to others, simply because it was free. It makes it, I'm always talking about how much bang you can get for the buck. I'm always talking about value when it comes to events. Well, this one, of course, the value is it's got a whole bunch of zeros behind it, simply because if you spent the money just to travel for your hotels, which you're going to spend at any event anyway, and you come to this event and you're not paying anything walking through the door, and you're getting the entertainment, the music, the venue, the food, and everything that comes with it. This is a no-lose situation. This is only win-win. You cannot go wrong. And Tina has a great big heart. We love her for that. I'm excited and happy to be able to be a part of it. And I'm glad that the people in Houston and those who traveled came out and enjoyed themselves the way that we all did. Shout out to the DJ lineup and everybody, the people who were serving food back there. And just Beamer Johnson, she kicked in. A lot of people kicked in, donated their time, their efforts, their energy, their money to help make this event come together. And like she said, it took 2 villages, which, it's just not a bad thing. It's always beautiful for me when I see so many promoters and people who all have common ground participate together to build. That for me is it doesn't get any better than that. And I think that we all could take a lesson from something of that nature. Reggie Miles, I see you. Lorenzo in the building. Hey, Riri, Norma Watkins, Patrice Dalcor, Val Wales, what's up with you, girl? Sandra Davis, how you doing? Let's see. Lucy Carroll, how are you? Long time. David Johnson. Oh, Super Dave is in the building. What's up, man? All the way out there in Las Vegas. Tracy Love, I see you. Netta McCormick, Mo Better, Miss Netta, I see you. So my man, Pastor D, Dennis Howard Hodges in the building. Pastor D, we got to talk, man. I'm going to call you. My man, Pretty Ricky in the building. What's up? Pretty Ricky got a church on the move. With that said, y'all, it's about that time. We're going to wind it on down. I want to thank you all for hanging out and tuning in and kicking it with your boy, Brian Forbes, over here at Inside Steppin' on a Tuesday night. With that said, y'all can look forward to next week's show. And, of course, we'll always keep these hot topics rolling and give y'all something else to think about, a little something to talk about, a little something extra to do. I want each and every one of you to have yourselves a wonderful, wonderful evening. But before you put your head on that pillow tonight, I want you to take a little time and say a quick prayer for those who are in the line of fire for Hurricane Melissa, for those who are hunkered down in convention centers and hotels, and those who don't have nowhere to hunker down, and they're trying to survive what is a catastrophic weather event in the Caribbean and will soon be joining us here in the States, whether y'all realize it or not. Take the time and think about somebody that could use a little bit of uplifting, because we all need it. A little bit at a time, y'all. Baby steps, as they say, because we all are work in progress, me especially. He's still working on me, y'all. I'm just saying. Have yourselves a wonderful night. Have a great week. Have a better weekend. I love you. Ain't nothing you can do about it. Peace out, y'all. The views and opinions expressed in this program are not necessarily those of its host, Urban Arts Enterprises, its advertisers, or affiliates, and are those of the speakers and do not necessarily reflect the views or positions of any entities they represent.